I'm here at the Protek Watches booth. I thought I'd give a rundown on what you guys do and what's coming up.
Well, thanks for stopping. Certainly appreciate it. So we make tritium illuminated timepieces. It's a proprietary technology, but the benefit of it is that the lume glows unassisted on its own for 25 straight years. And it's really easy to get kind of hooked on that, because once you can see time at a glance in any light level, including complete darkness, you kind of want to wear that as your daily wear watch. So we have three basic series. We have a carbon composite series that's divided into two. One is a basic and the other is an officially registered collection of the United States Marines. And they came to us actually and said, hey, we hear you're back in the tritium watch category. I said, yes. And they said, well, if you're doing it, let's do it. We want it. And so about a month later, we had a deal pulled together with the USMC. We also do stainless steel dive watches. These are on waterproof Italian leather straps. They can go in the water, no problem, and they will not crack. And the third collection that we have is titanium field watches. So there's medical grade titanium with the same Italian waterproof leather. New for this year, we've added to the Marines collection with automatic mechanical watches using Seiko's automatic movement. So there's a collection right there. And we added a collection in our steel dive watches using the same automatic mechanical movement. In addition to that, the market spoke. They said, hey, make bracelets. So we now have bracelets in titanium for our titanium field, and we have bracelets for our stainless steel dive. One other thing. We enjoy making watches for others' organizations, usually first responder groups. Well, here's a watch we made for the Oakland Police Department that has their shield on the dial and the badge on the back.
Is there a minimum count for an order on those, or can you do them?
No, there is. These are not my rules. The dial factory requires 100 pieces, and the case factory, which usually asks for 500 pieces, will do 100 case backs for us with somebody else's branding. And we have watches in development now for ATF, both retired and active, for San Diego SWAT, Beverly Hills Police, San Francisco Police, a number of organizations. But we've already delivered to Oakland. In fact, that officer will be here later today to talk about how seamless the process was.
Fantastic. One other question for your guys' automatic series. Now, I know I'm more familiar with the gentleman's watch that I have from Earnshaw in England, and if I don't keep that wound up, it goes for about 8 hours and loses time. We got to go back to the board.
We have 40 hours.
You got 48 hours?
Yeah, 40.
Oh, 40 hours? Okay, 40 hours without me shaking and dying on the floor or anything?
Right.
Fantastic. All right. I saw the leather bands over here. Those were impressive.
The other thing I'll tell you is all of our quartz watches, we're using Citizens Miyota movement. Now, Citizens movements are known as bulletproof, and that's why we're using it. My former brand, I was the founder of Luminox. So that was my brand for 25 years, 27 years. And of course, that was Swiss quartz. But on this brand, we decided to go with Japanese. It's actually an amalgam of 5 countries. But we decided to go with the Japanese movement for its dependability, its robust nature. So it's an American brand first and foremost. And Protek, the brand name, means something. I'll come back to that. It is Swiss design, Swiss illumination, Japanese movement, assembled in a clean room in Hong Kong. So you've got multiple nations in terms of putting the package together. What was it I was going to come back to again?
What Protek means.
Thank you so much. So when we named the brand Protek, it was designed and created for first responders. So they're the pros. That's what pro stands for. And tech is the illumination technology. And then in a little bit of a word pun, they're created for those that protect us. And there you have it.
That's a great name. You guys have sold me on the watches just in the few minutes I've gotten to talk with you. So you'll be having a customer here soon. And I'm really grateful to see all this. And thank you for your time.
Hey, a pleasure.
You have a good one.
A pleasure to deal with a lad like you.